What's up everyone, Art here, and the one thing I've learned at Patience Metal Fab is when you come in the morning, you never know what projects you're gonna run into. And this morning, there's a bunch of side-by-side stuff. So I see a 200 here, I see one with the top chopped off it, a bunch of parts presumably from that one, and then all this tubing that's pre-cut. What the heck's going on here, Gary?
Well, of course, it's a week and a half before ERX Champ, so naturally, we're cramming builds down our throat. This is the further development of the 200 stuff that we've been working on with a few local racers. In the past, you've seen us do our bolt-on version of the Pro Champ off-road sanctioned cage. It's a good way if you just want to get into it. You don't want to be super intrusive. It's a bolt-on cage. You know, you can get the aim stuff, the fire extinguisher, the seat through us, and kind of outfit a car that's, you know, ready to go out and go race and get the experience of it without maybe completely compromising the car and making it so to keep your return to stock if, you know, Junior doesn't like racing or something like that. What we've got over there is the next step in that. One thing that we've heard repeatedly about these 200s is they're heavy. There's a 700-pound minimum weight. Doing it this way, the bolt-on way, there's no way to get down to minimum weight no matter what you do. There's just too much chassis, there's too much tubing. So recently we worked with Carlson Motorsports and came up with kind of a first version of this. He's got Dal out there racing, and what we found is that by eliminating a bunch of the factory chassis components and then building the cage directly onto the chassis, we can get it significantly lighter. And I mean like 100 to 120 pounds lighter.
Surprisingly enough, out of all the cage work we've done here, this is one of my favorites. We did actually make a video on it, so I'm gonna put a link up there if you guys wanna check it out. But like Gary said, this is a bolt-on cage and it does sacrifice a little bit of weight. Speaking of weight, and we're gonna get to the other 200, show you how cut up it is. You can get an idea from this pile how much we've already taken out. And we do have this one on scale, so do we have a weight total for this that we can compare to the other one?
We sure do. So this thing is sitting as is, we're about 760 pounds. And we did just do the lower seat mod in this, and the bars that came out of it to do that took 14 pounds out of it. So to give you an idea of what these 200s weigh just in race prep, I mean, that's 774 basically.
And then if we come over here, this has got to weigh, I don't know, about 400 pounds, and they're gonna race it like this, right? It's done?
Yeah, right. No, this thing actually, as it sits right here right now, is about 540 pounds. So we have done what we needed to do with that pile over there. But as you can see, once you do all that, she's a little rigid, or a little soft. There's nothing left in the structure. There's bars that came out here. There's a door bar that comes off. All the stuff missing up front. I mean, this thing is really, really stripped down to bare bones. And then we'll work from here back up and cage it out. I mean, just like we would do with a full size, you know, 1000 or XP or Pro R. Take the base chassis, strip a little off, and then build it up from there. Full weld on when this thing gets done. Junior feels like one of the big boys in this thing because it looks like it.
Yeah, and the name of the game with this is going to be dropping really pounds and ounces, because if you have 20 of these lined up, the guy that's 5 pounds lighter than everyone else already has an advantage on that. So we're taking every little bit that we can out of here. Is there anything that's not obvious that we're going to be pulling, or do we just build up from here?
No, everything's off now completely. One big thing we do is all the seat framework that's gone. So we'll be putting this seat back in on the ground. I mean, these seats get real low this way. Lets us drop the cage height. If anybody's ever noticed, the pedals on these things are way offset from the seat, so it allows us to move the seat over a little bit for safety. A lot of these really little kids that were running the 170s now have to transition into the 200s. These things are big, they can't reach the pedals when they're where they are. So we're able to move the seat over kind of in the name of safety, get it more centered to the pedals. We'll move the steering column over. This will get a Hess steering quickener in it. And then, yeah, this thing will be ready to ERX next week.
So Andrew's gonna hop on that. Meanwhile, Ben is working on all that tubing. We've got it pre-cut, and we've got a couple extras actually that we're gonna be doing. So we're making simultaneous cages. We're gonna catch him bending that and then start welding up on this. I'm guessing in the next couple of days, this will really come together, be done, and then we can get that on scales and do a comparison between the already complete one and the in-progress one. Gary, since we got it up on scales officially, does that mean this is all wrapped up?
Yep, this is the weight right here, fully dressed.
Okay, so nobody's looked at the number. We're gonna see who's closest. Gary's cheating a little bit because he's done these before, so he's got a ballpark. Derek, what did you think this thing weighs?
623.
I'm guessing 643.
660.
All right, let's go see who's closest. What do we got? 679?
679.
Okay, so it's under 700. That's
It is
great.
under 700.
Are you happy with that weight?
We're close. I mean, you got to think that this can be 700 with driver. Most of these kids are 40, 50 pounds. So right now we've got a 20-pound allowance up to weight. So if you put a 50-pound kid in here, you're technically still 30 pounds overweight. So at this point, you know, there's a couple things that we still know that we want to do. The dash stuff, there's some more plastic that can go away. We do have all the accessories in here. He's got an extra battery in here for running his air pump system for the helmet. That can go away. We can run that all on a single battery. So, I mean, we're close. We're close. We were 770 on a prepped bolt-on chassis, a prepped bolt-on cage chassis. So we are a solid 100 pounds lighter than that. We're doing pretty good. All right, we're all wrapped up here. We were gonna have Gabrick come test out for us, but we got a better crash test dummy over here. Well, so we got it all wrapped up. Here it is, Thursday, of course, before ERX. Get this thing out there, let Gabrick race it a bit, feel it out. We came in almost 100 pounds lighter than we were last year with the bolt-on cage. So we should see a pretty significant increase in acceleration, speed, corner, handling, all of which matters when they're all exactly the same out there. You think he was gonna roll it? I sure did.
I think it works pretty good.
All right, let's go racing.